Hello guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Ask Jack the Questions. My name is Jack Williams, and let's take a look at the questions that people have sent me today. So first up we get the limit of 7 questions from Blue Is There. Question 1. Do you think that the late 1990s and 2000s are great? Yes, I do. Especially the early 1990s, 1980s, 1970s, 1960s, and 1950s. And I also like the early 2010s as well. Question 2. What is your favourite Sooty series? Well, I have 3 favourites, and they are The Sooty Show, Sooty & Co, and Sooty's Amazing Adventures. Question 3. Who is your favourite Sooty presenter? Blue's There's favourites are Harry and Matthew Corbett. Well, my favourite is Matthew Corbett. Question 4. Like Iron Man, do you remember Toys R Us? Yes, I do. And I remember going there a few times. And I also remember buying some toys from there as well. Question 5. What do you think about Superstar Comedy? It's a great custom channel made by Iron Man, as well as World of Comedy, Classic Kids Channel, and Classic Kids Channel 2. Question 6. What are your favourite sitcoms? My favourites are Mr. Bean, Blackadder, Fawlty Towers, Only Fools and Horses, One Foot in the Grave, Last of the Summer Wine, and The Simpsons. And question 7. Do you think that Channel 5's milkshake links remind you of children's BBC brew covers sets a bit? I am not sure really. Although I did used to watch Milkshake when I was little. Well, but I think they do look kind of similar, so yes. Next up, we have 5 questions from Paul Robertson. Question 1. What is your favourite Boo episode? I haven't seen Boo for a very long time, so I'm not sure. But at least Boo had Justin Fletcher of Tweenies, CBeebies and Something Special fame, and Kate Harbour of Okie Doke, Bob the Builder and Lavender Castle fame. Question 2. What is your opinion on Ollie Murs' music? I think it's okay. Question 3. What is your favourite Underground Ernie DVD? I don't own any Underground Ernie DVDs. So I'm not sure. Although I did see the DVD Snow Go in a charity shop once, but I didn't buy it. Question 5. Who is your favourite character from the Octonauts? My favourites are Captain Barnacles, Quasi, Peso, Shellington, Tweak, Dashi, Professor Inkling, and Tunip. And question 5. Did you know that in the BBC Children in Need medley from 2009, they used the series 5 Fighting Sam characters, but the voices were actually done by the CGI voice actors. Yes, I did. Because I could tell why their voices were different. And then we've got 5 more questions from the original being. Question 1. What are your thoughts on the 5th series of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends? It's a great series, in my opinion, especially the episode Cranky Bugs, where Cranky falls over and the engines say, "Help!" That bit was funny. Question 2. Have you seen or heard of Four Ways Farm? I've only ever heard of Four Ways Farm, but I've never seen it. Question 3. Least favourite animated Disney film? I like all of the Disney films to see, so I don't have a least favourite. Although, I've heard that my mum hates Robin Hood. As she thinks that The Jungle Book is way better than that. Although I don't mind Robin Hood. I like both The Jungle Book and Robin Hood the same. Question 4. Which do you prefer better? The Sooty Show or Sooty and Co? I like both shows, but I think I would prefer Sooty and Co better. And question 5. What are your thoughts on The Wind in the Willows by Cosgrove Hall Films? Well, I've not watched it yet, although I do have the 1983 film on VHS. And I have seen The Wind in the Willows done by TVC. C for Colton, I think. And I think I might give it a watch sometime. And then we've got 7 questions from Steve Knowles. And he asks, question 1, which is better, Horrid Henry or Tracy Beaker? I like Tracy Beaker better. And I remember that one episode where T gets stuck up in a tree, and the other children have to get her down. And I used to like Horrid Henry, but I'm neutral over it these days. And I actually used to watch one of the DVDs at one of my old primary schools. That being Diary and 5 Other Adventures, I think. Question 2. Favourite Engie Benji episode? My favourite Engie Benji episode has got to be the boat sneezes. My favourite episode is The Sea Sneezes, where Boat has got a lot of sneezes. Yes, and then Benji has to help her feel better. Question 3. Favourite Lavender Castle episode? My favourite episode has got to be the Galactanet, where the Paradox crew gets stuck in a spider's web. Question 4. Do you remember the Leapfrog books? Yes, I do. And I used to owned the Bob the Builder and Cars Leap Pad books by Leapfrog, so I definitely remember them. Question 5. Do you remember the following defunct shops? Comet, JJB Sports, Blockbuster, Phones for You, Woolworths, Brantano Footwear, and BHS. I only remember JJB Sports, Blockbuster, Phones for You, Woolworths, and BHS. The other two, who I don't remember. And I remember going into Woolworths, as that was one of my favourite childhood shops. Question 6. What are your favourite comedy shows? Well, if you want to find out the answer to that, go back a few minutes to the answer that I've given to Blue Is There. And question 7. What are your favourite DreamWorks films? My favourite DreamWorks films are The Road to El Dorado, Chicken Run, Shrek, Shrek 2, Shark Tale, Madagascar, Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Over the Hedge, Flushed Away, Shrek the Third, B-Movie, Madagascar: Escape to Africa, Shrek Forever After, The Puss in Boots, Madagascar 3: Europe's Most Wanted, The Rise of the Guardians, The Croods, Turbo, The Penguins of Madagascar, The Boss Baby, Captain Underpants: The First Epic Movie, and Abominable. They are my favourites. And last but not least, we have 5 questions from Rob Chuckle. Question 1. What is your favourite episode of Sooty? My favourite episode of Sooty is Sooty's Magic Garden from the 2001 to 2004 series. And I also like the Stain Remover from Sooty & Co. And Scampy and the Computer Chips from Sooty's Amazing Adventures. Question 2. Who is your favourite character in Dick and Dumber the Bungalow? My favourite characters are probably Dick and Dom themselves. Question 3. Have you heard about Iron Kid and Eon Kid? No, I haven't. Although, I did hear that Cody Loco Fan 2002 is in both of those franchises. Question 4. What is your opinion on We Bare Bears? I have not seen it, so I am not sure. And question 5. Are you looking forward to Media 51's Friday Night Fever? Oh, yes I am. I am so looking forward to it in September. Well, I think that does about it for this week's episode of Ask Jack the Questions. So thank you all for watching, and send me some questions for next week's episode. Bye bye.